Welcome to 2K Sports in the NBA. I'm your host, Damon Bruce. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the away team going up against the home team. And now let's turn it over to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke at the arena. I'll have more for you at halftime.
And the players doing a little talking here before tip-off. It's all in good fun right now. Hello and welcome, everyone, to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. And for the home team, number 87, the finger roll finish at the bucket.
Nice way for him to get started here early.
And guys, hopefully a sign of things to come from him here.
Get outside, get outside.
6 on the shot clock.
Check the clock, check the clock.
Number 21. Number 55. Misses in close.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Pass to Perez. Kicks it to Ross. Now the pass to Perez.
That's all you need.
It's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with the home team's head coach. Minimizing steals is one of his big focal points in this game. He said that taking care of the ball and not giving away possessions is something that is paramount to his team's chances for success.
We can't leave him open.
Guys.
All right, thanks, Doris. I think it's the one thing we were talking about before the broadcast. The defense they're facing always seems to be in a lockdown mode.
Yeah, that's their identity, Kevin, and there's kind of an intimidation factor involved here. They gained their reputation as a defensive club for a reason. They're tough.
Yeah, they really are tough, and they also do a good job of making you uncomfortable and frustrating you a little bit. So you got to keep your poise when you're facing a team as good as this one is defensively.
Here is Ross. To the middle, number 15. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, he gives them a terrific option whenever they've got the ball because he's mastered a lot of the moves that you need to be a premier scorer down in the low block.
And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the bounce. It's a very effective skill to have.
That free throw, no good.
We got this.
Good on the second free throw. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
I got him.
There's the pick.
Help, help.
Number 1. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. feed to Ross. Inside, number 15. Can't get it to fall. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Number 21 shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Passes it to Perez. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. This is the lead.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
To the inside. Number 9. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
You got this, baby, yeah!
And he makes the first.
You got it out. Put your pitch down there. I got you.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Pass to Perez. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And it is very dangerous. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Number 21, defended by Perez. Here is Ross. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
I see him.
There's the pitch.
Use that.
To start the drive. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. To the paint, number 55. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one.
Number 15. Number 87. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And they're moving it up. Number 15. Is it in? No good from Perez.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
Ahead. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Number 13, defended by Ross.
Hey, right here.
Number 13, smooth as silk on the finger roll.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Here is Ross. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Gone 6 of 9, shooting it well.
Go.
Number 13. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Easy boy, come on.
No good on the free throw.
I got shooter, man. Gotta get the rebound. Gotta get it. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pitch here.
He hits the second from the line.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line maybe.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
And 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they want.
Switch. Here we go. Get it going. Come back. Go screen. Got you. Flash it out. I got you, screen.
Number 13.
Good board.
And it's off from three-point range.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Shot clock at 6. Number 14. No good. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
That's it.
Gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Number 24.
Box out.
Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. The basket here gets them back in front.
Man, it's been a pretty long time coming, Kevin.
This is from close range. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Number 3. Good on the three-point shot.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Number 7. The three-pointer no good.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Number 24. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Number 7. Runs from the wing. He has 5. Gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. clock at 6. Number 24. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one misses. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Hey, who got him? Screen.
Number 7. Another touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 7.
Boy, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
I see him. Clock.
Looks for net from 19. The shot will not go.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Nice touch on the bank shot.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Number 3. And it's Paul, number 19. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one drops.
You got it out. Put your fish down there. I got shooter. I'm out, man. I got big.
So he gets them both. The visitors with the ball. It's a 5-point game.
Hit!
Just 5 on the clock. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
And so here's the home team, leading by 5. Takes a 3. That is good. He has 5.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
From 11 feet away.
Good. With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket.
There's a big screen. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up on the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good. But good ball movement anyway.
6 to shoot. Number 27. A three-pointer off the mark. The 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The home team, they're up by 6. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
A lot of hard work being put in on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
And the home team has possession. Number 3. It's blocked. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, a curious signing for the Bucks this offseason, bringing in Petrulia on a 3-year mid-level type deal. This is a team that already had a logjam in the front court with Sanders, Henson, Ilyasova, and Drew Gooden. The Bucks traded away promising forward Tobias Harris last year for what became a couple of second-round picks. They did much the same with Mbah Moute. It's all about getting the most out of your assets. Guys, we'll see how the Bucks do shuffling their pieces around.
It'll be interesting to see. Thanks, Doris.
Close again. Get through.
They set the pick. Number 19. From down in the low post. He's got 7. Being a mediocre 41% in this one.
No shot. Watch it, Connor.
Number 27. From outside, off the mark.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Number 19. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here.
That's all you.
5 on the clock. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Go. No shot.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game.
Left side help.
Number 55.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Quarter number 2, and about 2 minutes in. Number 2. Can't connect from short range.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through.
I got your help side.
Shot clock at 6. Ball stolen. And here's the break. Number 1. The quick look, no good that time. Being 39% from the floor, at their best. Takes it from 10. No good from Perez.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They need this one.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
Brilliant throwdown.
Really just exerting his authority out there.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Come get it, come get
Here
it.
in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pushing it up. Number one. It's rebounded by Perez. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Number 12. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Number 19. And it's sent back by Perez. And here's the fast break. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. I mean, that was a very late reaction from the defense there.
Help out. I'm back.
6 on the shot clock.
Check the clock.
Number 19. Another shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. They swipe it. Number 21. No good.
Using his strength nicely there to ensure the rebound. Good work.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
First one falls for. Both free throws good from Perez. Gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. They set the pick. There's the steal. And they're on the break. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
And the ball at 42%.
Go. Get it going. I'm back. Go street. Got you. Flash through. I got you, street.
Number 21.
That's all you.
Misses the 3. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Down low. No good from Perez.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
There's the screen. High arcing shot. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. 8 points for him.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
To the middle, number 55. Here is Ross. Snatched away. Trying to get back on track. Rebounded by Perez.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, guys, and as long as they're in the lead, he's going to continue to try to find his rhythm.
The three. Can't get it to go.
Screen!
Number 21. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
You got it out. Put your pitch down there. I got shoot it.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here is Ross. And there's the pass to Perez. Number 13. No good. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Gentlemen, Jamal Crawford will turn 34 this season. One of the quickest players in the league. He said, I'd be the first to tell you if I had lost a step. And the truth is, I have not. I didn't get my normal minutes my first couple of years in the league. When I was younger, I was mad about it, but I think it saved my body. It's funny how it has all come together. I feel like I'm hitting my prime. Guys, he's been playing some of his best basketball over the last few seasons.
He always wants to take the big shots, Doris. It's just who he is.
The number of points they scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Well, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
It was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Right there! Watch up, got wing! Whoa.
And there's the rejection. Number 21. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling right now.
Get him!
This is the Perez. Number 87. He trains the turnaround jump shot. He has 7. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
Look at me!
Number 55. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need that.
Yep. Turn it out. Use that. Huh?
Trying to shoot. Hands to Perez. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Number 13. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stands tall.
Number 13. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Being around 40% from the floor here. And he uses the glass on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence. The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Number 24. Rejected by Ross. But they get it back. And the basket good.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Fires from the wing. Number 15. Off target at the rim. And 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Number 21. Misses from short range.
And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
We haven't seen them get to the free throw line like they did in the first quarter.
Well, you can't get to the line if you're going to settle for jump shots. I mean, somebody's got to be aggressive and take it to the rack.
That free throw missing.
We got this.
And the second free throw, good. There's 1:26 left in the first half of basketball. Number 2, defended by Ross. Number 13. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 11 points in the game.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
Well, they're finding the holes in the defense, Clark, and they're exploiting them.
From 8. Can't get the putback. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Number 1. Good on the triple.
You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
To the paint. He takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Who got ball?
20 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Number 24. Ross grabs the board. 0. The layup off target. That'll do it for the first half. The home team up by 12. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Monday has almost come to an end. Let's celebrate with a little halftime show. The home team is on a tear right now. Playing the underdog upset role to a T, they're flat out dominating them. And the visitors still keeping at it. Too many turnovers. Tough to win when you're giving the ball away as easily as they have. They need to start playing smarter basketball in the second half. That'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Thanks so much. I'm Damon Bruce. Now let's get back out to Kevin Harlan for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Number 2. It's blocked. Here's Perez. No good. Gotten 4 shots to go in 12 attempts.
No.
Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Easy point, come on!
He's off on the first.
Boy, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
And he's good on the second. Being 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Pulls it from the elbow. Blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Watch outside!
Inside, number 55. Blocked.
Blows again!
He dishes it to Ross.
And they missed the first 3 shots of the third quarter.
Number 21. Blocked. Ross, that's good. Ross has got 8 points.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. They set the screen. The pass to Perez. He feeds it to Ross. Pass to Perez. 6 to shoot. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. And so here's the home team. They've led by as many as 14 points. 13, defended by Ross. Lock at 6. Number 21, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. He's got 11.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough, contested shots. If I'm coaching, I might sit him down for a minute.
Gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the line at the break. There's the screen. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight.
Get out of our house, Sixers!
Stolen away. Number 13. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark.
Well, the offense continues to struggle. Just one make in their 5 attempts.
Number 21 hits it from three-point range. 14 points for him.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Number 13. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good.
You got it out.
And so he hits both.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Number 21, defended by Perez.
The block! Status, watch him!
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, that's blocked. Feeds it to Ross. As the Perez. There's the three-pointer. 13 points in the game.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Now the dish to Ross. And it's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Number 7 misses off the left iron.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
Hey!
Number 21. The offensive rebound. Number 18. Gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. There's the screen.
I got him!
Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. He's got 11.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Just 5 to shoot. Stripped away. left touch off the glass. They've now scored 6 unanswered.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out on the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
6 to shoot. Number 24. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Great offensive performance they put on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they feel unstoppable.
Number 7, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know of any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
Team has possession. Number 1. Again, a follow-up flush.
That kind of putback turns a simple rebound into a highlight play.
He assaulted the glass, you're right, then assaulted the rim.
That's getting the job on the board.
Five to shoot. Number 33, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. He has 6.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
To the inside, number 2, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Number 86. Nice break, but the layup off the mark. Gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Shot clock at 6. Number 3. Second shot opportunity. No good on the layup.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 11 points in the game. Being under 40% all in all for the game. Clark, they've been looking at a sink offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
I'm back. I got back. Go pick up your man.
Here. 5 on the clock. Number 7 takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
They set the pick.
Get there, get there.
Number 24. Number 2. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue to work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now. It's the lead they have.
And it's good. Being just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
Screen coming.
1:53 left here in the third quarter. Number 3. A reverse. And it's good on the layup. 5 points in the game.
One of the sweetest moves in the game, the reverse layup in traffic.
Six on the shot clock. Number 7 comes up empty down low. Gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Number 24 can't make good off the screen.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
They'll get another chance. Here's the pick. 46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Number 7. Number 33. And finally they hit one. 8 points for him.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Number 3. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Go get it, come get it.
Number 33. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Number 3. Off with the layup. Number 3 misses the shot. The third quarter comes to a close. The home team leading by 7. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well. Number 87. It's stolen. To the middle. Number 21. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Number 15, and he drops it in from the low post. And around 41% on the night. Number 19, defended by
Back door.
Number 19, smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
15. Off target from the baseline. Gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. 6 to shoot. Number 13. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Hey, sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Wide open look.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The shot is off. And he banks in the layup.
I'd like to know what his percentage is from that range. I mean, it's got to be sky high.
Being under 40% all in all for the game.
I see
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. All sorts of takeaways. The shot is off.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Gets it to go.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks almost automatic.
A bit under 3.5 minutes of pass here in the fourth. Gets the bucket.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers when there's not a hand in his face. He'll knock those down all day.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. I got a chance to hear what the home team head coach was saying to his players. His message? I don't want us patting ourselves on the back just yet. We can congratulate ourselves after the final horn. Right now, we need to go out there and take this one home. Guys?
And thank you, Doris.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here is Ross. He's at the pick. Floats one. Shot is off.
Yeah, trying to put a little mustard on the hot dog there. That was just convert the shot. Come on.
Number 1. And the 3 off target.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Ball coming.
Number 13, defended by Bill.
I got your help side.
Number 13. The shot right here. Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 32% mark in the quarter. A floater. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
Who's got the ball?
And it's set back by Perez. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Seems to me that anytime the game is on the line, I mean, he's perfectly willing to be the hero or the GOAT for that matter. And that's what it takes to be clutch in big situations. You can't be afraid to fail.
And here's something else, Steve. He invites contact when he's attacking the rim. He doesn't try to finesse his way through anything. He's going through by it.
No luck.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Here is
Get out! That's all you!
down to 5 on the shot clock. Number 13. No good. That would have tied it.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
Come on, here!
Number 13. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Tell you what, as well as he shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip here in this one. He just can't get anything to go in the basket.
Gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Number 1. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And the home team has possession. At one point, they led by 16. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. He misses the free throw.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on you.
And he sinks the second. Gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go forward.
Who's got ball?
Here's Ross. Here's Perez. No good from outside.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
They set the screen. Number 1. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Number 13. He's it from 3-point range.
A sensational run has them on the brink of tying it up or even taking the lead all of a sudden.
Steve, quite a turn of events here. I mean, they really snapped into focus in a hurry and tightened up their game at both ends.
Just 5 on the clock.
Clock!
Number 21. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 21 points in the game.
It's been a different guy in the second half, guys. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Number 13, defended by Perez. Block at 6. Number 2. No good with the layup.
Now, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Number 13, defended by Ross. That is good.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Number 13, defended by Perez. It's rebounded by Perez. Gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. There's a screen. Number 13 can't cash in from close range.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
I got down outside. What's the screen?
Shot clock at 5. Number 13, the 9
Come on,
footers
man,
on the mark.
defend him.
Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here is Ross. Just 5 on the clock. Number 13. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Now it looks like he's starting to get things going here after that scoreless first half.
In a crucial spot, he is always so solid at the line. He rarely wastes those opportunities.
Number 13, defended by Ross. 1:49 left in the game. Number 55, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Get there, get there.
Dishes it to Ross. Number 15. Here's Perez, off target at the rim. Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Number 1. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
He hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he had in the first half.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. Number 87, using his post move to get the 2 points. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
Tries to save it, and it's going to go the other way. Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Perez, no good on the triple.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Number 21. And it's rebounded by Perez. Fires from deep. Can't get it to go. And so they get the victory here at home. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.